see, another thing that you cannot do, like when you ask God for something, seriously, you can't say a prayer and then be like, well, I doubt if that's seriously gonna happen. Because to me, now I don't know how nobody else feel, but I'm gonna tell you what I feel. And we all had to learn. That's like doubting God. Like, say, for instance, like, how some people want a car, need a car. First of all, number one, God already see your struggle. Two, you don't just wait until something happens and start praising God and thanking God. And then three, you forget about Him. Four, you need to also, before the storm that you're going through, and during the storm, and after the storm, continue to give God that ultimate praise, like as you was when you needed Him the most. That is how I stayed strong so long. I mean, I honestly didn't know that I was that strong. I really didn't know it. But I get told that a lot. And I just be like, no, I'm not strong. I get told that by a lot of people. But I'm like, no, I'm not that strong. But, okay, say for instance that you looking for a place. You trying to get into your own apartment, house, condo, or whatever, and you ask God, and you be like, God, please let me get this, God, it's your will. And then you be like, well, I want to go ahead, I need it. But then at the same time, you be like, well, I doubt if I get it. Basically, when you doing prayers like that, you not only doubting yourself, you doubting what God can and will do. You not having that faith of a mustard seed as given. You got to have big faith. And once you go to God and you say, God, I need to do this, because He gonna hear you. And I'm not, and understand me, I'm not trying to be so religious or anything, but He gonna hear you. But once you go to Him, leave it there. And then another thing, and when you start off with something, I know we got friends that we want to tell. I know we got some people that we want to tell. Everybody ain't your friend. Now, me personally, I'm just saying me. Now, I'm not basing this off of nobody else. I got best friends that I've been best friends with since the 6th and 7th grade. I know this for a true fact. I can go to them and I can tell them, and they females. I can go to them and I can tell them, girl, I was thinking about going to do this. Well, girl, I can go to them and say, girl, I was thinking about. And then, sometimes I don't even have to ask them what they think. I don't have to ask them that. And honestly, what I love about them female friends that I got, not gay, so let's get that out the way, because people always want to put that in there. I'm talking about, because my female friends, they are married. 2 or 3 of them in a relationship, like I'm in a relationship. But everything ain't everybody's business. I can tell them what I want to do, what I plan on doing. Just like when I first came out with selling my t-shirts and hats. And I said, what y'all think about this? The first thing they said, you can do it. They was like, oh. And even when I tried to get them They was like, no, let us pay for it. See, that's the kind of stuff that you want to, that's the kind of stuff that you want to be around. You don't want to be, now I know we get caught up into stuff because we all don't be there. Like I said, I ain't always been the person that I am today. Because when somebody done something to me, I did not just try to get revenge. I did get revenge. And if I couldn't get revenge, I had somebody to do the revenge for me. But then the type of best friends that I got, they would come and tell me, they'd be like, Elinda, I don't care how mad you get mad at me, but you wrong. When you wrong, you wrong. I still love you, but at the end of the day, you wrong. Two wrongs don't make no right. Y'all, when I tell you, I didn't fall out with my best friend. I got mad at her. But that madness lasted me a little bit, not even a good 5 minutes. Because I knew, grown as I am, that she was telling me right and wrong. And you know, we have right and wrong in our head. But sometimes we let our action, we don't think. Sometimes we let our actions control our mind. And sometimes that's what get us in trouble. And I can tell you this from my point of view. Not nobody else. Not what nobody else been through. But what Elinda been through. I can tell you what I done. Ain't talking about nobody else. So don't get it twisted. I'm a nice person. You know, I know some people paint you out to be the bad person. And I don't worry about that because folks gonna talk about everybody. When they get a chance, they gonna talk about you, me, Jesus Christ, and everybody else. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. This man still doing what he say he would do. So that's the kind of stuff that I don't. Now, it used to be a time I would boo-hoo cry. Baby, I think my tears been gone. Because I don't think I don't know if, I believe that God wiped my tears. And you know how this saying go, when you get tired of crying, and like I said, God knows what you go through. And you don't. But when you going through your worst, and I tell a friend of mine this today, and he finally listened to me. Because it was like, I was basically the only female friend that he had, and that he still got, that don't look down on him. Every female that he had been with, they talked about him. And I told him, I said, look at the way you carrying yourself. You keep talking about what you got to have. Every time when your daddy get a girlfriend, there you go, asking your daddy girlfriend for money. That's so embarrassing. There you go. Instead of you doing the job, you doing something you ain't got no business doing. Then you mad because when you have to talk to the people, you mad because you started saying what you don't have. If you start focusing on what you don't have and you start praising God doing it, because sometimes when you praising God like that, sometimes when you going through it and it's saying like everything is going left but nothing going right, that's when your blessing is coming from right there up above. And you the one that got to sit back and sit still and let God do his work. You know, I had somebody tell me the other day, what you doing with that black Jesus and that Jesus up on the wall? They told me about the girlfriend had left, that woman had left them. And they told me Jesus wasn't the black Jesus, and they told me Jesus wasn't the white Jesus. I said, you know what? I said, We all don't know what Jesus look like. All we know what Jesus do for us. I say, but when you go up and come back down, you let me know since you know what color he is. And I meant that. See, we just know what God do. And I said, ain't nobody tell you what God, because I know what my God done for me. I mean, because it's plenty of times that I shoulda and coulda and woulda been dead. But God got me here for a reason, baby. And I don't know what it's for. But I do. I see. I'm not a receiver. For one, I don't like to receive nothing. For one, but don't get it twisted, cause I don't need nobody with the hands out.